Yo, what's going on guys? Evan Tanaka here, back with another video. In today's video, I'm ranking the top shooting guards in NBA 2K22 Myteam in a tier list. As you guys can see on the screen, we have a tier list that ranks from S all the way down to D tier. D tier basically meaning I would not run the shooting guards. C tier meaning you can run the shooting guards, but I wouldn't recommend it. B being a very solid shooting guard, A being one of the best shooting guards in the game, and S tier being the top 5 shooting guards in my team as of right now. Before we get into the video, if you guys are new here, I'd really appreciate if you could subscribe down below. I post 3 to 4 my team videos every single day and give you guys some of the best my team content on the platform. So without further ado, let's get on to the video. The first shooting guard on the list is going to be Galaxy Anthony Edwards, and at this point in the year I do think he is a C tier shooting guard. You guys can also let me know in the comment section down below, what do you guys agree with me on this tier list, what do you guys disagree, what players would you guys change on my list? Let me know in the comment section down below. Also, if I do miss any players, let me know and I'll give you guys what tier I think they're in. But looking at Galaxy Anthony Edwards here, he's a small forward shooting guard, 6'5", 6'9" wingspan. He's got a 92 3 ball, 94 mid-range, 94 speed, 94 acceleration. The card stats and badge wise does not look terrible. He actually looks like a pretty solid shooting guard, but the problem with him is going to be in the animations. Him only having base dribble style and having his jump shot on normal timing definitely do not help the card out. So for me, he's also only what, 6'5" shooting guard, not a bad height, but defensively could be a little bit better. He has good driving dunk, good 3 ball, good speed, decent badges all around. Just the base dribble style and the normal timing jump shot definitely hurts the card a lot. Next is gonna be Elgin Baylor. I do think he is an A tier shooting guard. This card is super slept on and actually really good. Not sure his price, but he's actually a really good shooting guard. Small forward shooting guard, 6'5", 6'8" wingspan. He's got a 89 3 ball, 94 mid-range, 95 speed, 95 acceleration. Really good defense all around. 93 interior, 93 perimeter, 93 lateral, 90 steal, and 90 block. Has a 90 driving dunk, 92 speed with ball, 86 ball handle. Really good Hall of Fame defensive badges like clamps, interceptor, intimidator, menace, pogo stick, rebound chaser. Has Hall of Fame quick first step, gold limitless spot up, sniper, deadeye, corner specialist, catch and shoot. We look at the animations, has the quick dribble style, and has his jump shot on quick timing. So good dribble style, decent enough jump shot, good stats and badges overall, really good defensive card. 6'5", maybe a tiny bit undersized you could say, but still think he is definitely an A tier shooting guard. Cedric Maxwell, best shooting guard in the game, maybe even the best card in the game if you know how to use him. Not going to go over him too much. We all know what Cedric Maxwell can do. Small forward shooting guard, 6'8", 7'1" wingspan, really good speed, decent enough 3 ball, really good perimeter defense, has decent interior at an 88, has 95 driving dunk, but base 3 jump shot on very quick. If you guys do not know, base 3 is the fastest jump shot in my team as of right now, and it is on very quick release timing, has the quick dribble style. So this card, the best 3 hunter in the game, the best shooting guard in the game as well, definitely deserves to be in the S tier. Jared Culver, honestly, I think is B tier. I would much rather use Jared Culver over a guy like Anthony Edwards. Neither of those cards are amazing, but I do think Jared Culver, he can get the job done. Shooting guard, small forward, 6'6", 6'9" wingspan, has an 86 3 ball, 90 mid-range, 92 speed, 92 acceleration. Defensively solid, 92 perimeter, 90 lateral, 85 steal, 82 block. Also has an 85 driving dunk, 88 speed with ball, 86 ball handle. Animations, he only has fundamental dribble style, which is decent, but has a very good jump shot. Trey Burke, Kobe Bryant on quick, very good jump shot. It's basically like a T-Mac release. And we all know how good Tracy Mcgrady's release is in my team. Has catch and shoot on gold, deadeye, green machine, hot zone hunter, sniper. He can get limitless, he can get blinders. Has all the playmaking badges on gold. Has a lot of them on. Has a lot of good defensive badges on gold. So I think Jared Culver is a decent overall shooting guard. The next shooting guard on this list is going to be Galaxy Opal Devon Booker, and I'm going to put him on the same tier as Jared Culver in the B tier. When this card first came out, never was the biggest fan of him. All he really is a 6'6", 6'6" wingspan shooting guard. He can shoot the lights out, 97 3 ball, 97 mid-range. Decent enough defense, not very good interior, not very good block. Has a good driving dunk, 94 speed, 94 acceleration. The problem with me is the slash or dribble style. As one of the best jump shots in my team right now on quick timing, really fast jump shot, really hard to contest, but the slash or dribble style. If he had quicker shifty, he's easily an A tier shooting guard. And if he had a little bit better defense and a little bit better defensive badges, He does have clamps and pickpocket, obviously all of the good Hall of Fame shooting badges, and some decent ball handle and speed with ball. But if they made his defense a tiny bit better and gave him quicker shifty dribble style, I would definitely say this Devin Booker is an A-tier card. Klay Thompson, I think top 5 small shooting guard in the game. He was the lock-in reward for the 2010s collection for NBA 75. He's a shooting guard small forward, 6'6", 6'9" wingspan. We all know what Klay Thompson can do. We've all seen this card: 98 3 ball, 96 mid-range, 93 speed, 93 acceleration. Really good defense, 98 steal, 98 lateral, 98 perimeter, has a 95 ball handle, 91 speed with ball, has Hall of Fame pickpocket, menace, intimidator, clamps, ball stripper, ankle braces, has Hall of Fame handles for days. Pretty much every shooting badge on Hall of Fame you would want: limitless, spot up, sniper, deadeye, chef, catch and shoot, blinders. We look at the animations, has the shifty dribble style, and has his jump shot on quick timing, which is a very good jump shot. So I do think Klay Thompson deserves to be in the S tier. Maybe some people would have him in A, but I think a lot of people would have him in S tier. Jerry Stackhouse, another just very solid shooting guard. He may be close to an A tier. He's probably pretty high B tier. He's a shooting guard small forward, 6'6", 6'7" wingspan. He's just very good overall. Has a 99 driving dunk, 96 speed, 96 acceleration. Pretty solid defense. His 79 block is a little bit low. Decent enough ball handle, good speed with ball, 93 ball, 99 mid-range. Hall of Fame deadeye, corner specialist, catch and shoot. When we look at the animations, has the quick dribble style, which is really nice, and has jump shot 1. Actually a very solid jump shot, and it is on quick timing. So I think Grant Hill is just a very solid shooting guard, or not Grant Hill, Jerry Stackhouse, just a very solid shooting guard. Doesn't excel in anything necessarily, but I think he's just very solid. I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me on this one, but I'm going to have Joe Johnson in S tier. I know some people are going to be pretty mad about that and want him in A tier or want him in B tier, but I was just never the biggest fan of this card. Now, the one thing I will say, stats and badges wise, he looks pretty much perfect. Shooting guard small forward, 6'7", 6'9" wingspan. If you look at this guy's stats and badges, you're going to call me crazy, but man, if you've used this card in game, even he has shifty dribble style, he has quick jump shot, you have to kind of use this card in game. You either really like him or you don't like him that much. So let me know in the comment section down below. This might be a controversial one. Let me know. Do you guys love Joe Johnson? Do you think he deserves to be B tier or A tier? Are you guys kind of agreeing with me and kind of want him in C tier, maybe low B tier? I would much rather Jarrett Culver in game. I've used Jarrett Culver a bunch for like limited and stuff like that before. Not limited, just like playing with him in clutch time and stuff like that. And I do think he's a lot better than Joe Johnson. Me personally, never was the biggest fan of Joe Johnson, but I know a lot of people do have him higher than C tier. Next is gonna be Galaxy about Michael Jordan. Unfortunately, they make Jordan, who's a top 3 all-time player. So a lot of people have him at number 1. You know, shooting guard, small forward, 6'6", 6'11" wingspan. But in my team, they usually never give him that good of a card, especially early game in my team. The big reason why: slash or dribble style, Michael Jordan jump shot only on normal timing. If this was quick or shifty, if this was on quick or very quick release timing, this card would be a top 5 shooting guard in the game. He's a really good defensive shooting guard, obviously 95 driving dunk, decent enough 3 ball, super fast, good ball handle, good speed with ball. This card would be a top 5 shooting guard if he had this jump shot timing on quick and had quick or shifty dribble style. I truly believe he'd at least be a top 10 shooting guard in my team, but he doesn't, so he's gonna fall in S or in C tier, not S tier. Kwan Laner, this one's a hard one, honestly, because I'm not the biggest fan of Kawhi at the 2. I do think Kawhi Leonard at the 3 is a top 5 card in the game, or a top 5 small forward in the game at least. But just at the shooting guard position, I don't think he is a top 5 shooting guard. Yes, I could obviously be wrong, and a lot of people might like him at shooting guard, but me personally, I'm more of a fan of him at the small forward position. Kwan Laner, small forward shooting guard, 6'7", 7'3" wingspan. We all know what Kwan Laner can do. One of the best defensive cards in the game. Has Hall of Fame blinders, catch and shoot, corner specialist, deadeye, limitless spot up, sniper, animations, has his jump shot on quick timing, or has his normal jump shot, which is Ray Allen 102 release, on quick timing, and Kawhi Leonard dribble style, which isn't the best. That's why I'm not the biggest fan of him at the 2. I think your shooting guard should be your main ball handler. And if you have Kawhi Leonard as your main ball handler, he's not really meant to do that. He's going to be your lockdown defender, and he's going to be a really good in the pick and roll or pick and pop, and he's just going to be able to knock down wide open shots. And that's what you want your small forward to be able to do. Your shooting guard should be more of like a Cedric Maxwell, a Klay Thompson, guys who can create off the dribble and get their own shot, where Kwan Laner, he's more of a cone or a 3-and-D type of player. Next shooting guard on this list is going to be Dark Matter Kobe Bryant, and I am going to have him in S tier. I do think he is a top 5 shooting guard in the game, one of the most complete cards in the game. Shooting guard, small forward, 6'6", 6'11" wingspan. He can pretty much do it all on the court. Really good 3-ball, really good speed, amazing defense, 95 driving dunk, 95 speed with ball, 90 ball handle. Has pretty much every shooting badge on Hall of Fame you'd want except for Chef. Has a lot of good goal playmaking badges. Has Hall of Fame clamps, intimidator, pickpocket, pogo stick. We look at animations. The only problem with him is that he only has a jump shot on normal timing. If this was on very quick, or at least on quick, he would definitely be a top 3 shooting guard. I think he's kind of more 4 and 5, but we'll talk about that later in the video. Kobe Bryant dribble style, really good. Has the Kobe escape package, which is a very good dribble combo to use. Kobe Bryant, like I said, the only flaw with him is going to be his release timing being on normal. Lance Stephenson, I do think, is a B tier shooting guard. I do think Lance is a B tier shooting guard, and I do think he is the higher tier of B tier, ahead of Jarrett Culver, ahead of Devin Booker, kind of him and Jerry Stackhouse on the same level. I would have Devin Booker the lower of B tier in my personal opinion. Lance Stephenson, though, really good budget shooting guard. Shooting guard, small forward, 6'5", 6'8" wingspan. Has an 88 3-ball, 87 mid-range, 92 speed, 92 acceleration. Good defense overall, 85 drive and dunk, 90 speed with ball, 87 ball handle. Surprisingly, actually a really good rebounder. Has Hall of Fame clamps, menace, rebound chaser, all in Hall of Fame. Has Hall of Fame quick first step, bullet passer, ankle breaker, Hall of Fame sniper, goal blinders, catch and shoot, deadeye, green machine, hot zone hunter, limitless spot up, animations, has shifty dribble style, and has his jump shot on quick timing. So I do think Lance Stephenson a very good shooting guard. Zach Levine, I'm gonna have him in A tier. He's probably a little bit lower on the A tier scale. He's just really good offensively. Defensively does struggle a little bit. 6'5" shooting guard, 6'8" wingspan. Has really good 3-ball, really good speed, 98 driving dunk, 92 speed with the ball. Like I said, really good offensively. Has a really good jump shot. Is only on normal timing. Has the quick dribble style though. He's gonna get you a lot of buckets on offense. He's gonna drive to the rim really well, 3-hunt really well, but defensively, he can hold his own. I would just like to see a little bit better defensive stats and badges from a guy like Zach Levine to put him in the top 5 or to put him higher on the A tier, but I'd much rather run Elgin Baylor and Kwan Laner over a guy like Zach Levine. Morris Peterson, I would much rather over Zach Levine as well. Animations, has his jump shot on quick timing, and this is a very good jump shot and has the shifty dribble style. So I do think Morris Peterson, a really good offensive shooting guard, just like Zach Levine, but I think he holds a little bit more defense. So me personally would much rather him over Levine. The third best shooting guard in my team, or sorry, the second best shooting guard in my team is going to be Chris Mullen. The lock-ins, Chris Mullen and Cedric Maxwell, are the 2 best shooting guards in the game and are very, very elite, man. Like, they kind of separate themselves from any other cards in my team right now. Small forward shooting guard, 6'7", 6'10" wingspan. Pretty much pitch perfect stats and badges. All of the shooting badges on Hall of Fame. Hall of Fame quick first step, handles for days. Has Hall of Fame pickpocket, menace, intimidator, interceptor, clamps. Like I said, pretty much the stats are perfect, and has his jump shot on very quick release timing, and has that quick dribble style, as well as he has the Curry slide. If you guys have ever played 2K21 or played 2K20 a little bit, the Curry slide, was there a Curry slide in 2K20? I know in 2K21 the Curry slide was very overpowered. This year it's not as good as it was last year, but it still is the Curry slide, which is really good, and Chris Mullen does have this. So Chris Mullen, I do think, is the second best shooting guard in my team. Scotty Pippen, arguably a top 5 shooting guard in the game, but I'm gonna have him in S and A tier. I do think he's better than Kwan Laner at the 2 though. That's one thing I will say. I do think Kawhi is better at the 3, but at the 2, Scotty Pippen is better. Basically, he is Kawhi Leonard defensively. Really good defensive stats, really good Hall of Fame defensive badges, just like Kawhi Leonard, but the difference is he has quick dribble style, which means he can create his own shot, he can drive to the basket better, and you can actually run your offense a little bit through Scotty Pippen, where Kawhi Leonard you can't. So me personally, they're basically the same card, except Scotty Pippen can do a lot more on the offensive end. I would have Scotty Pippen in the highest of A tier. Ray Allen, I think he's A tier, kind of around Zach Levine level. I'm gonna put Zach Levine down to a high B tier. He is the best B tier shooting guard on this list, but I don't think he's on the level of a guy like Ray Allen. Ray Allen, a way more complete shooting guard and can score just as well as a guy like Zach Levine. Both 6'5", both 6'8" wingspan. But when you look at Ray Allen, obviously 99 3-ball, 97 mid-range, 96 speed, 96 acceleration, but defensively, actually really good on the perimeter, has 84 interior, 80 block, 95 driving dunk, 94 speed with ball, 92 ball handle, has Hall of Fame blinders, catch and shoot, chef, deadeye, limitless, spot up, mismatch expert, and sniper, has Hall of Fame quick first step, Hall of Fame clamps, menace, and pickpocket, a way more complete shooting guard, also has shifty dribble style, and has his jump shot timing on quick release, which is a very good jump shot. So I do think Ray Allen is an A tier shooting guard. Next shooting guard on this list is going to be Pink Diamond Cameron Reddish. I do think he's high B tier. I think he's better than Zach Levine. He's a 6'8" shooting guard, pretty good offense, decent defense. I do think he's a better overall shooting guard than a guy like Zach Levine. They both give you pretty much the same thing on offense, has Paul George on quick timing, has shifty dribble style, but defensively, Cameron Reddish has 99 steal, 95 lateral, and 94 perimeter. I do think Cameron Reddish, really good overall shooting guard, but I do think he's high B tier. Reggie Lewis, he's going to be like middle tier of the B. I think he's better than Zach Levine, but I don't think he is better than a guy like Cameron Reddish. RJ Barrett, I know a lot of people might disagree with this, but he is A tier, man. I would much rather RJ Barrett over Elgin Baylor, much rather him over Kwan Laner at the shooting guard position. I do think this RJ card is super elite, man. He is a 6'6", 6'10" shooting guard. He's got a 94 3 ball, 90 mid-range, 94 speed, 94 acceleration. Really good overall defense, 95 driving dunk, 99 ball handle, 92 speed of the ball, and he's a card you honestly just have to use in game just to know how good he is. Rudy Gay jump shot, has quick dribble style. For me, plays really well in game. Stats and badges wise is really good, but not as good as I'm saying he is. I do think he plays better than what he looks like. So for me personally, I do think he's an A tier shooting guard. Terry Disinger is the 5th best shooting guard in my team, or sorry, he is in the top 5. I would honestly rather Klay Thompson. I feel like him and Klay are really close. He's not on the level of Chris Mullen or Cedric Maxwell. I do think they're very close because this Terry Disinger card, he's basically just an upgraded version of his Pink Diamond. And then the last card is going to be Tracy Mcgrady. I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me on this, but I do think he is B tier. I don't see him being better than a guy like Reddish, well, definitely RJ Barrett, but don't think he's better than a guy like Cameron Reddish or Reggie Lewis. And I'm actually going to move Cameron Reddish up just to balance out the list a little bit more. So we got 3 cards in C tier, a lot of cards in B, a lot of cards in A. And then these are my top 5 shooting guards: Cedric 1, Chris Mullen 2, Terry Disinger 3, Klay Thompson 4, and Kobe Bryant 5. Let me know in the comment section down below, what would you guys change up on my tier list? Hope you guys enjoy, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.